Welcome to Australis.
I believe that Atorus poked his finger in his mouth, tried being like, "What's going on here?"
And then I'm gonna throw an eldrich blast right at his face.
Right at my guy's face? Fuck yeah! Let's get it on!
So I assume I probably had reached him, which is kind of dance down closer to his head and be like, "It's about to kick off." And then I would...
Of what is set to be quite a spectacular sight.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give a full rundown for the whole thing because Drew is only come in and he doesn't understand what's going on. So, team started in the city of Maiden's Birth. They found out that a lot of people were going missing within Maiden's Birth. They found a lot of wanted posters or missing posters and all that sort of stuff. A couple of the people's family was missing. Norak's daughter was kidnapped. Castra's mother went missing. One of boy that knew went missing, and just a number of other things. They then had a bit of conversation with the ne'er-do-wells of the city and got basically chased out of the city and found themselves in a hag's house. They fought the hag, they got fed fucking human remains, and then they realized what was going on. They had a conversation, or they found a book, and it was referencing the Black Zodiac, where you get 13 type of sacrifices. This will allow a god to be born on the material plane. Due to the fact that no god can step onto the material plane, the only time they can step through onto a material plane is if they're in an avatar. All right. So they come down. This would actually allow a full-fledged god to be roaming around on the material plane. But you had to have a certain amount of sacrifices at a certain place, a certain designation, and all that sort of stuff to get this job done. They then had a fight with a few people, and they learned that the ship that was housing all these kidnapped people was heading back to Sindai, which is obviously up the coast a slight bit. They then caused a riot, burnt Maiden's head down to a fine crisp, where they where they had like the Thieves Guild and all the other top end people fighting each other, big riots. They run off, and then the guys jumped on a ship and then traveled up to Sindai. They got there. There was a little bit of a leeway where they went and fought some pirates, One-Eyed Willie, and then they come into Sindai. As they walked into Sindai, Sindai is a mountainous city, so it has multiple levels leading from the docks all the way up to the top shindig thing, where all the top end people. And they found like that there was an Avernus type. There was an Avernus type gathering going to happen within a week or so. Dipsy, Githrak had the lowdown, and they was told about a place called the Well. They went to the Well, and it was a interdimensional well that would transport people to a dungeon anywhere across the galaxy or anywhere across dimensions, and at any time. Blah blah blah. They made a whole thing. It was a whole sporting event. You had drinks named after you. You could put bets on and all this sort of stuff. They went down into the well. They fought a stone minotaur. They then fought the gods of this statues of the gods. Some people had some good stuff. They fucking got a load of money, and then they went out and bought tickets to the Avernus type ball. As they went up to the top level of Sindai, they walked up a set of stairs. And then Frank was there, which is this guy here. And then as he explained Frank's fucking song. Should I sing Frank's song?
Yep, I missed
Yes,
it.
please, DM.
All right, let me find Frank's fucking song, because it's quite hard. Where is Frank's song? Oh, I put it in the Wascal. So Frank's song was basically saying how what you could do in this area is what you could do. You could do whatever the fuck you want. All right. So this is Frank's song for everybody who is listening and enjoying the show. Right, welcome. My name is Frank. Frank is behind me. And I'm your explainer for the party. If you want to blaspheme, satanize, lobotomize, tickle, lapped, stabbed, we got you. If you want to dress up, strung up, spun up, sounded, bounded, hounded, you have come to the right place. If you want to be cucked, sucked, fucked, plucked, coddled, swaddled, paddled, ho, 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 we got you. So, Frank then took him into the party. And as they walked up the steps leading into the party, things changed. The outer looking of the characters changed into the inner characters. So, Taurus, he is fey touch and he has horns. He turned into this massive elk-like fey creature. Castras, he is a tiefling. He turned into a head of fire, massive tiefling horns, kind of like Hellboy type thing. Ruster, he's also fey touched, and he turned into like a half bear, half thing because he is owned by the bear lord. Giogu, his turned into basically like a rock elemental. And Norak Stormcrow, he is a Goliath, and he turned into a walking mountain of lava. And as they went up there, and they went into the first level of Avernus, where everybody was just chilling out. The levels will go from number 1 all the way down to number 9. In the center, there was a large hole leading down, and that is where level 9 was. They went through a few things. They saw a lot of dodgy things. And Giogu started betting away her life. So on the second level, there was tables where you could actually roll to either gain your life or lose your life. A lot of people lost their life. Giogu lost 20 years, and I think she got most of that back. And then they go on.
I think Giogu ended up with more back than what she lost, right?
Yeah.
He's like 25 right now.
Yeah,
22.
So she went. So she went from
Age of 22.
So she went from 42. She went from 42 down to 22 or whatever the fuck it was. And they went down to the lower level, and they went down to the lower levels, and then down to the lower levels. They went down there, and then they found certain things, and then they started having drinks. So that Frank's the mixologist, and they asked for like a beer, so he called an imp out, and somebody asked for red wine, and then they pulled an imp out, or he pulled a pixie out, and he bit the head off a pixie and poured a glass of wine. Somebody asked for a tequila, another pixie came out, he pulled the leg off, and there was a tequila. Then they started going all like strange and crazy, and then one asked for a margarita. There was a puppy involved, a puppy and a gnome was involved, and all this sort of stuff. Somebody got a margarita, and then there was a pina colada. There was a giraffe involved. There was a puppy involved, a gnome involved. It was a thing. Don't let the inner voices in your head just let loose because it went.
Oh, you forgot about the Frank portal.
I was getting to Frank portal. So
Comes later.
because Giogu is lawful good, she felt quite uncomfortable with what is going on. It was basically they found out that they are actually in hell. This is not just an Avernus type party. This is a shard of the 9 hells brought into the material plane by a sacrifice, by some sacrifices, a prolonged sacrifice to hold this year. Giogu got upset. Frank split into 2. One went with Giogu, one went down to the other party, and they could use him as a walkie-talkie. So they would talk through his voice, his mouth, and then the party would know. One party went all the way down to level 9. Giogu was up on level 1 trying to bet her life away, or level 2 bet her life away. They then found the sacrifice. So what they found out that this sacrifice would actually hold this whole hell's nine hells year. Giogu got called. It was going to take a bit of time. Frank opened his mouth. Giogu crawled into Frank's mouth and then out on the lower levels and got basically sparfed up by Frank.
I believe that Taurus poked his finger through his mouth, tried being like, "What's going on here?" And I just grabbed his finger and he reefed me through.
Oh, my finger.
So, at the moment, you are down on the 9 hells. There are 13 standing stones with 8 individuals tied to the standing stones. But there is more and more coming out. They're slow. Off to the side, you have Father Jeffrey. You have Father Jeffrey standing there chanting, keeping the ritual alive. And then you had Captain Picard come out from hiding. But then sitting behind on a massive throne was the Lord of Hells himself, Asmodeus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everybody to roll initiative. And I'm going to go in initiative order straight away. So everybody roll initiative.
I got a 16.
Oh, 6. So we got Norak at 16.
I got a 4.
We got Castros at 4.
Did you plus your initiative from your character sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I rolled a 3.
Right, Captain Picard has a plus. Captain Picard has a +7, and that makes it there.
21 for me.
20 fucking 1. Holy shit.
I got +5.
21, that is a Taurus.
Gotta be those random encounter dice.
Yeah. They've been doing well for me.
Father Jeffrey has a -1.
What form is Father Jeffrey currently in?
I will explain now what is he in, I think.
Oh,
Let me just do this. Jeffrey, Father Jeffrey, and...
That's right. We wouldn't recognize him.
All right.
I'm assuming he's some devil form.
I am missing Rusta.
I have 18.
18.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm in. Cool. Okay.
Oh, he's
I
in?
got 10, sorry.
10.
Yes.
All right. And
Little
then,
rogue.
and then we go Rusta at 10. Right.
I
So,
apologize. I'm actually only at 17, DM. Sorry.
Plus you one up me, of course, Diogo. Thank you.
Don't
perfect.
apologize to him.
So, what you can see, Father Jeffrey is in full devil. He stands about 7 foot tall, bare chested with the symbol of Asmodeus carved into his chest, that's just gradually weeping away. He stands, his wings are outstretched, just flapping slowly as if it's just like a cat's tail. It's just doing what he wants to fucking do. Captain Picard comes out, and Captain Picard just stands there. He looks to be in rags, but underneath this rags you can see glinting black spiked armor, and his face has gone very pallid, as if possibly he could be dead. Like his face is quite pale. Right, what is everybody fucking doing?
I just arrived, so I would be looking to my companions to work out, 1, how did I get here? And 2, why did you summon me? I was getting information.
Well,
Sorry. I was getting information? What is happening?
none of us would actually recognize any of these characters except for Giogu.
So, who's met Captain Picard before? I think it's a couple of people. You have Jogu. There's been
I was dead when they met them.
Okay.
Nobody knows who Captain Picard is,
So-
by the way.
Well, nobody knows who the beggar was, but we'd met. No, wait.
No.
The
We'd
beggar
only
is
heard the
Captain
name of
Picard, but
Captain
our
Picard.
characters don't know that.
Buster and I have always been on the docks. We've been
And
behind.
everyone who wasn't dead when we were fighting Father Jeff.
So
Who's met the? So who? Wait, who's met the beggar? Myself,
You have.
Yithrak.
Yeah.
I think
What's going on the boat?
I think I walked past him to go to the boat, but I didn't talk to him.
But didn't he tell you the first encounter that we met him on the first docks? Who did he tell to throw the bodies into the water?
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
We were all there, so
okay.
we've all seen the beggar. We just don't know who he is.
Okay. Drew,
So,
anytime you want to step in, Tower, anytime you want to step in, you fucking step in, you do your fucking business, okay, man? You're not in the initiative order, you are above the initiative order.
As whoever's there that enters into this realm, this kind of big Colosseum kind of looking place, and they notice a clear presence sitting upon a throne, looking over and surveying all that they own in the ninth realm of this hellish landscape of Avernus, clad in dark blackened armor, a full plate garb with a helm that reaches up, covering whatever visage may rest underneath it, unearthly as it may be, horns echoing and bellowing from the head, and wisps of flame just ethereally kind of flickering off at every area. A imposing creature, although only measuring at about 6'3", sits upon this throne, one hand to a chin, looking over. There is the sounds of interest, of jubilation, of shock, of horror, of hustle and bustle. What you've not realized over the course of the time that you've kind of been here in this hellish portal, this hellish dimension, is that the sound, this background sound, this kind of scratching, this itching, this sound has been all around you this whole time, like you're in sort of a loud, noisy party. Once you're there, you're acclimatized to it. You don't realize it, but all of a sudden, this big, imposing creature slams a fist to the side of their chair, to the arm, and a shriek kind of squeals from it, like the sound of spirits trying to escape from a horrific fate. And the sound, that background noise that you hear for a moment, definitely quiets around you. There is silence as the sound of this deity begins to speak. It's so lovely to see you all here in my realm of pleasure. I, Asmodeus, that ruler of the ninth realm, beckon you forth and command you, afford you this small, humble parlance as my sacrifices sit down, ready for the ritual to begin. A eerie sound befalls and can be heard around all of you as the silence erupts again. Creatures and deities and monsters, the general populace begin to erupt in cheer as it signals the beginning of what is set to be quite a spectacular sight.
Me being completely oblivious to what's happening, I just want to raise my glass towards Asmodeus and yeah!
That's fucking I love that man. That's my boss. That's my fucking boss, that is. Right. So, Captain Picard. So the way these stands are, they are standing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the side, one at the very front facing you. The where Captain where Father Jeffrey is, he's standing on a like a dais all up, and you can see him concentrated, keeping this ritual open. So, Taurus, you are the first person in the initiative order. What do you want to do?
How far away am I from the stand in the middle that you mentioned?
Oh, look, I said you come from the side. You've come from the side, you're looking into the middle. So I reckon you're about 60 foot away from it.
Can I get close enough to do an investigation check on it?
You can walk forward if you want to do a closer thing. But as you get closer to the middle, Captain Picard is also roughly in the middle. Or there's a guy. There's a beggar-looking guy basically in the middle.
I want to walk about 30 feet and then just do a general investigation check from a distance of that general area.
All right. So give me an investigation. If anybody else wants to do an investigation from a bit of a distance, you can if you would like.
Sure.
14.
14.
Less than that.
Same with 14.
Same 14. So guys, you're looking at these standing stones. And with a 14 is pretty good at your level. You're looking at the standing stones and you can't really see it, but you're sure at that, like, as you look out of the corner of your eye, there could have been a flicker. A flicker as if two images have been put on top of each other and one kind of went out of whack. So it's kind of like as possibly that you don't know. It's just one of the standing stones kind of just glitched out. Possibly like a mirage, or just glitched out of time, possibly.
Frank, What's in this drink?
What was in the drink? Well, let me break it down for you. There is giraffe spit. There is puppy. I think there's gnome. And definitely a fucking pixie.
Okay, just checking because I'm seeing some very odd things. And that's odd for this place so far.
Well, there's no crack. we laid off the crack. We didn't go down to level 4, 5. And that's the crack levels.
Glad we missed those.
Well, we could always go back up.
Yeah.
We could always travel back up there, or like a bit of a crawl of the levels, you know? Isn't it, Asmodeus? A bit of a crawl. We go from level 9, go up the rambunctious level 8, where we can just basically become what we want to just have sex.
As Otonus is kind of entered more into where Asmodeus can see, Asmodeus has been kind of watching very silently as this new face, this new creature has entered that Asmodeus doesn't seem to recognize, and Asmodeus knows very well, intimately in some cases, all of the patrons so far that have been here, but there seems to be a new person that Asmodeus hasn't seen before, and so with a large bellow he calls out, Frank, who is this?
Who we looking at? Which one are we looking
Look
at?
around like this. I'm gonna look around like.
Asmodeus points directly over Taurus.
And Taurus, well, this is I think it's a deer. I think. Because he's got horns. And I'm sure it could be a reindeer. I'm not too sure. It's a thing with horns. Welcome.
Asmodeus just, again, you can't really tell. There's no facial expression because it is clad under this helm. And Asmodeus just, again, bellows out. And it's with this bellowing is, it doesn't seem to come necessarily from him. It sort of appears there where you are, as if somebody's next to you kind of shouting. And Asmodeus says, Frank, I want you to ride the deer.
Well, you... All right. Yep. All right. Right. Taurus, you're going to have to step down. You're quite tall.
Do I have 4 legs or 2 legs right now?
You have 2. You are a human standing there.
Okay.
You are a human deer.
Biped.
You are a biped deer. So
I want to take the knee and then like raise my glass towards Asmodeus in agreement.
All right. You have to get down a bit because
as you raise your glass, fire erupts from the top of your glass. Just a pillar of flame just that sparkles off.
And then drop.
all right. So right. All right. And you can see Frank is like that. Frank is a little imp, and you can see him he's clambering up. He's like, "Oh, I'm fucking riding a reindeer. I'm riding it could be a fucking elephant. I'm not too sure what these are. I don't know. I don't particularly know what a material plane animals are. Go! Run faster! Run!
As presumably a Taurus, I don't know, moves or what, I'm not sure. Are you moving along, or are you just
I want to just walk along at a normal pace and just be I'm entertaining this ordeal of Frank kicking my sides, going yeah.
Rah!
Asmodeus he watches very, very, very intently.
Right. So that is you. So you saw this, as I explained. You saw this flicker. You saw this this change in something, as if it was double negative, as if something had kind of glitched out. So I have somebody on the board, and he is going to move. He is not going to do anything, but he is moving, and away he goes. Right, Jogu, that is you.
seeing everybody that's there, and I do apologize because my puppy has been barking, so some of this I've missed. Were the boys, as in Captain Picard and Father Jeffrey, they were both different, weren't they? Neither of them were exactly the same. Neither of them have got anything
Similar
identifiable on them.
Similar to you as well.
So they won't recognise us either.
They will if we do anything rash. Jogo would like to. He wants to just sort of, because he's only 3 feet tall, right? He wants to sort of try to not be in the spotlight of where a Taurus and Frank are for sure, and just trying to scan the crowd exactly to sort out what it is that's going on. He'll be keeping an eye on Norak as well, because we saw that there's a Goliath female, and that's the only one that Jogo really remembers from the pamphlets.
Yep. So as you're waiting there, another one comes out.
Another sacrifice.
Another sacrifice comes out.
Are these
They're
people
still
being
bringing the
like,
sacrifices out.
like, are they being walked out? Are they conscious, or are they being dragged out?
They've been slowly walked out. They are not feeling, something's happened to them. They've either underfed or something like that, punch beaten. You can see that the Goliath is putting up a fight because she is almost 7 foot tall. So she is raging against the chains that she's got. And as the next one comes out, it gets put on the rock, on the stone, and you can see another person comes out with a knife and starts carving off body parts off this person.
The fuck?
And they don't. There's no lull. It's a body. It's thing out, chained to this rock, arm goes off.
I'll tug on Norak's whatever clothing is still available on his new form and be like, "Hey, buddy, is that your daughter?"
Do I recognise her as being my daughter though at this stage?
She is very much your daughter.
Very recognisable.
Very, very recognizable.
I'm gonna walk a lot closer.
Oh no, you're not there. No, you stay back. Right, is that your that go? No, Diogo?
Yeah, essentially that's my go. As I'm tugging on Norak, though, I want to cast my ability to be able to bond with him.
Okay.
Which is it's not in my spells, is it? It's features and traits.
So what you can see, Asmodeus, Lord of the Ninth Realm, you can see a person come out, and as you see the person comes out, you can see that it was put on, and an arm gets cut off. Like just no, like a stop or a hesitation or anything. Arm just comes off. And you can see the person you can see the person start moving over to the next one and start carving in. And this guy starts to scream as he comes back to consciousness, and he starts to fucking howl at the pain of him getting his arm cut off.
So to be my emoldering bond, who else would be closest to Norak?
You're
I need one other person.
You're all pretty close. The only person you haven't got is Frank and a Taurus, because they're riding down into the center.
Okay. So as I'm bonding with Norak, I'll also reach out and touch Rusta as well. Also to get somebody else to realize what Norak is about to do, but I'll bond with both of you, it basically gives you an additional D4 to any attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws that you guys make for the next 10 minutes.
So, Norak, now it is you.
All right. How far away are we actually from this sort of podium or pillars where these sacrifices are happening?
You are roughly to the center. You are about 60 foot.
60 feet, okay. Is that about two turns if we go into combat?
Yeah.
Right.
If you can do a dash, you can run to it, and that will be your full thing. And that will be your full action to move there. You won't be able to do anything on the other side unless you got a bonus action. But yes, you could get there in one hit if you want.
We're not in combat at the moment, though, are we?
Nope, not at the moment.
Good. Little buddy, I think we're going to get a little bit closer.
Okay, I'm with you.
All right, and I'm going to walk. All right, so DM, I've got those weapons from the gods, right?
You got the weapon from the god.
That's
So
the
you
one,
got.
or did I get- I got
So
two, I
yeah,
think.
you got the javelin, the lightning bolt javelin thing, and you've also got the axe.
All right, so shit might go south. In case I decide to throw the javelin, what's the range on the javelin?
Fuck. The lightning javelin is.
Yep. And does it chain lightning?
No, it does
Oh
not.
god.
Good.
I think it just goes through stuff.
Right.
Up until
Over-penetrates?
its up
Just
to
wanted to hear
its
you say that.
maximum range.
All right.
Yeah, it would be just as a It'd be just as a lightning javelin. Oh Christ! Right, so where would it be? Javelin of lightning. I think it is. I didn't expect to be pulled out on it straight away.
Apologize.
It's okay. Oh. Javelin. You keep going, and then I'll try and
Yeah.
find it.
All right, so I said to Jogu, we're going to get a bit closer. I am obviously aware that it is my daughter there, though, too. And I want to sort of be within range to sort of... She doesn't recognize me, but I sort of want to see if I can make eye contact with her as well. So if we get within that 30 feet range,
Yep.
just as sort of a start, if we can even get there. I don't know if there's obstacles, chairs. I don't know if it's like in a coliseum of sorts that we have those obstacles in the way, but I want to sort of get into a position where I can make eye contact with her.
Yep. So it is like a Colosseum step, like Asmodeus just said.
Layered.
So it's layered as it goes up. The lower part is where this sacrifice is happening.
Yep.
And that's where it's doing all the things. So you slowly walk your way down there.
And as Norak takes a few steps forward, clearly emerging from sort of the group of people with Diogo behind, emerges more to the attention of Asmodeus. And another bang of the arm of his chair. And again, much like your companion, Artorius, you hear a booming voice. And it's not coming from a distance. It's as loud next to you as if somebody is right there shouting from next to you. Who are you? And who is your friend?
We like a bit of a show, you know. We just want to get a bit closer, see the action.
I also like a show. I, Asmodeus, Lord of the Ninth Realm, Commander of all that is sinful. You and your friend now must kiss. And Asmodeus leans ever so forward in his chair, just adjusting his weight so that he's keenly looking forward. Again, this voice, this booming voice, bellowing and echoing, sort of from around you, from where you are.
So what I'll say though is, Diogo, how tall are you?
3 feet,
Dorak, how tall are you?
I am
7
pushing.
or 8 or something.
Yeah, I'm nearly 8. I think I'm 8'2", maybe.
Yep.
Oh, Asmodeus is very, very aware of this situation. Very aware.
Awesome.
All right, Asmodeus. I don't know if you know much of my background, but I have had things shoved.
There is another bang right on the arm of his chair, and this time a series of like fiery explosions start sort of firing off left, right, and center. He again leans further forward into his chair. Nothing is said, but you can see from the distance that he is piercing down, looking directly at you and your companion.
This is most certainly not the worst thing I've ever put on my lips. And I will bend over. I will
Please
pick
pick
up
me
my
up. Yes.
friend.
You have to ask permission to pick up a small person. You have to ask permission. You're just not allowed to pick him up. That's what you heard anyway. Ride, donkey, ride.
Frank, she came out of your mouth. He came out of your mouth. I'm sure this won't be of any concern to you in this fantastic environment.
She does taste like a bit. He does taste like a bit like chicken.
He will, and he's a big rock man too. So, well, he's a little rock man.
Yeah.
Go on.
Permission to kiss you on the lips, Jogu.
I don't think we have a choice, buddies.
I think we're both sort of made of rock anyway, so it'll be like banging two bits of granite together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Okay.
And as they kiss, I want to turn to Frank and be like, "They're such good friends."
It's fucking. It's lovely. It's bringing a fiery tear to my fucking eye. That is. I fucking love this. Oh, I think we should celebrate. Pixies all around.
Hey, last time I was in Jogu's company, I had scuffed in my shaft.
As Asmodeus, like, as the two solid masses clamber together to try and form some semblance of a seal for the kiss. Asmodeus kind of lecherously leans backwards, and as he sort of reaches like full comfort, one final explosion erupts directly from his groin in to the air above, and it explodes like a firework.
Yes.
That's fucking beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. That
What
you
an
look,
eruption.
everybody.
Pretty
That
amazing.
was the
Game on
nine.
forever.
That was the Lord of the Ninth Realms come. That's fucking glorious. All right. So Norak. So my captain he's not moving from the spot that he is, but he's looking at you, because everybody, as Asmodeus said, everybody around is cheering and jeering as their sacrifices ramping up. You have more and more of the Nine Hells denizens turning up, but you are not denizens. You can tell that, but you are party goers by the way you are. And he's standing there just watching you guys.
Jogu would settle on Norak's shoulder and be like, "Yeah, yeah,"
All right.
with the rest of the crowd.
Right.
But I'm happy staying at that 30-foot range at the moment, just trying to sort of make that
Yeah.
visible distance.
I just sent you the javelin paperwork, mate, on your personal thing, and you can hear. So it's Father Jeffrey's next, and you can hear him mumbling underneath his voice.
Do I recognize his tones?
I will give you the thing. He goes. You can hear him talking, and it's repeating things over and over again. He goes through a whole list and then starts up again, and he says, "The firstborn, Ares. As test of faith is required, the sacrifice of the firstborn of a god would demand. The sacrifice is innocence, a willingness to give what is most precious against the tides of fate, and forged to show them what they lack." As he gets another one out, another sacrifice comes out and sits down or goes onto the thing. Ruster, that is you.
Hey. Okay, so I'm going to be like a bit aware of what Gyogu and Norik just said. So I'm going to be a bit aware that something probably is going to go down. I'd like to just maybe make quick eye contact with Cassarus, maybe like raise an eyebrow quickly before moving on to just acknowledge that if he hasn't heard something, he might want to like pay attention, like look over. I've also realised now that there's going to be some form of performance likely, and I'm going to decide to just leap in. So as in my big bear form, I'm going to cast Silent Image and have tiny little bears doing little ballerina dances in circles around me. And I'm going to enter the room in my bear form, trying my best to do ballerina style dances and say, "Asmodeus, great lord, you throw such a wonderful party. Thank you for the entertainment."
Asmodeus stands from his chair, and as he does, like it's slow and labored. it's a slow labored stand as he gets to full height. Again, sort of 6'3" but with his horns, like 6'5", and sort of you notice he kind of wobbles a little bit. He like stands firm in the end. Ooh! Again, another bellow, and again you hear this sound again as if it's right next to you. Who is this delicious morsel who has come here unto Asmodeus's lair? For I, Asmodeus, Lord of the Ninth Realm.
You see me jolt a little with the boom of the voice, slightly momentarily throwing my dance off before I regain some composure. But, my lord, my name is Ruster, and it is gracious and wonderful to be here. And then continue.
The mic's cutting in and out.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll say, Lord Asmodeus, my name is Ruster, and I am most grateful to be here in your wonderful life.
Yeah.
I will try to continue my dance and just slowly dance off in the kind of direction of Yogi.
Okay, all right. Your mic is in and out. I don't know what's going on with your mic, buddy. And then that's as you dance through Casrus.
Just before you do, Rustic, just roll me a d20.
Performance.
I want a performance.
Oh, okay. Yep. I got an 8, and my performance is +4, so 12.
12.
Asmodeus continues standing, sort of motionless, and he watches you silently as you kind of move in that direction that you're moving. He sort of, does nothing except keenly observes this action that is happening.
That's cool. I like it.
Cool.
Right, Casrus, what are you doing?
So I recognize my mother or not?
Your mother's isn't out yet.
Okay. Cool. Is there like a crowd as well?
It's now becoming a crowd. You don't know. Okay. There's you guys, which are party goers. There's denizens of the Nine Hells all around shouting and screaming. There's obviously Lord Asmodeus, but you can see other party goers kind of coming down the normal way, where they had to come down through the river Styx and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna follow Norak and Diogo in the general direction of the sacrifices.
Yep. All right. Easy as.
Sorry, did I get to roll a whatever check to work out whether or not I recognize the voice that was coming out of the person?
Yes. Let's go.
What did you want me to roll for that?
Investigate.
To determine
a perception roll.
Okay. Ooh. Perception. Ooh, 15.
He sounds very familiar, but you know that when you hear somebody and you sounds familiar, but it's just right in the end of that tongue of yours, and you can't place it. You're like, I'm sure I've heard that voice before. I'm sure I've got it. So a Taurus, it's you now. You move 30 foot. Frank is in your horns. I've never rode a kangaroo before.
Are you done, Frank?
Well, I didn't realize I had to get off. Asmodeus said I had to ride you into battle like one of them cows that people ride into battle.
I want to increase my speed. I'll even use dash to try and go so fast that he actually falls off.
You go too fast. I've never been so fast. I should have had that last puppy. Right. So what are you doing? Are you moving closer towards Captain Picard, or what are you doing? Where are you going?
I want to do you know how people do that really slow, long step and then drag their foot? I want to try and do those towards Captain Picard.
Are you... What? What are you trying to do?
So, trying to be sneaky, even though I'm in obvious sight.
Yeah, okay.
He's trying to Pink Panther this.
Yeah, right, okay, understood. I understand what you're trying to do. Well, fuck me. Well, look at this one. Look at this one. They just chopped it. He just chopped an arm off, and they got another arm off it. Oh, they got to go for the leg now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's. Oh, it's still moving. The arm's still moving. Look at that. It's crawling. It's crawling across the floor. I don't understand that. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand when an arm gets chopped off and then the arm is still crawling across the floor. This is fucking weird, isn't it? All right. Okay. Run, Asmodeus. Run. I have to ride you. I forgot. I don't know actually any other animals that has horns.
I don't know what I am.
All right. I'll just make up an elk. You're an elk. Right. All right. I have another person on the field and it is moving into position. Okay. Jogo, we are back up to you.
That was quick.
Yeah.
I sitting on like cheering and stuff and just surveying the crowd and whatnot from Norak's shoulders. I just want to. I want to try to attack anyone. Not that I ever do, but I don't like. I think I'll hold my action.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the action that I'll hold is going to be a do I have a hammer or a mace? I've got a mace. It'll be a mace attack. Like it'll be just a melee attack.
Melee attack? Okay, so you hold an attack.
I'll hold a melee attack for if I get close to anyone threatening.
Okay. So so if anybody gets close to you, that's when you're gonna start, okay?
Yeah.
All right, no worries. Okay, so Norak, you're next, and you said you wanted to look at your daughter. Your daughter's there, and you can see she's straining against these. These chains. But as you're going towards it, like a Goliath has tattoos. They generally have like these tattoos that get put onto them as birth, and then they kind of grow into these monstrous tattoos. Her tattoos are there, but you can see things carved into her, like over her shoulders and into her chest. You can see mountain ranges carved into her chest that resembles the same mountain ranges that stands behind Asmodeus. Like what Ruster said last time we played, you can see these mountain ranges carved in like scarification type effects on her. What are you doing?
Sage, can she see us, I suppose, as a group of people? Did she see us enter or walk in?
All right, well, whatever.
She wasn't looking. She was mostly sort of struggling with the chains.
She can see you.
Well, just know that attention has very specifically been put onto a few members of your party. So unless they were actively not visible, there's a good chance that some members of the party have been highlighted.
Okay. All right.
She can see you, but as she's screaming and raging, you can see she opens her mouth, and there is nothing to speak with.
Yeah. Okay. And she wouldn't recognize us anyway, to be honest, would she?
No. She can see you, but she's just raging. You can see that she's gone into this rage. That all you things. And as she opens her mouth, there is.
Yep.
Like as in her face closes over to no mouth, or as in just no sound comes out?
As in you require a tongue to speak. She has no tongue.
She has a mouth, but her tongue's been removed.
Yep.
Okay.
At
this stage 2, with the first gentleman, or wherever in the progression of the line they are, the first gentleman has lost his arms and a leg so far.
Yep.
Are they making their way down the line to?
So they each person has their own.
Execution of sorts?
Execution, a person thing. Okay. It's just a random guy in robes. Like they have their own person who's setting up the sacrifice in certain manners. Your daughter has no one there, but she's already been carved with the mountain range across her chest. Yep. You can see the one with the arms, the one who has the arms chopped off, has slowly had both arms chopped off, and now they are slowly working on the legs. You can see another person starting to get brought out, and that is going through to the back.
The carving on her chest, is it cursed? Is it glowing like it's been like a spell has been? It's just scarred on her.
Ooh, give me a perspective. Like, give me an Arcana check, because obviously you're not a big Arcana person.
Yep. Sorry, let me pick up one sheet here. 6.
A 6. You just see blood. You just see blood.
Okay.
That's all you see.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
At this stage, yeah, I'm just gonna sort of sit back, not cause any problems, just sit back and watch.
Watch it go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My captain, Captain Picard, looks at you guys, and just you can see his eyes starting to dart around as more and more people, as this sacrifice gets more and more up to speed, as it brings more and more of the crowd in. You can see that he's starting to like get a little bit like antsy and kind of look at you. You've obviously come into the circle, and then we've obviously got a Taurus has come in, Frank has come in, Asmodeus is shouting and screaming and coming everywhere and all this sort of stuff. And you can just see that he's just on edge of something. All right. So Father Jeffrey starts going again, and as he starts going again, another sacrifice gets brought out. Okay, this sacrifice is a lady that's bent over in exhaustion. Her arms are withered and her skin is sagging on her body as if she's just been withered away to nothing. All right, let me find the woman. Okay. All right. You can see he shouts, "The mother!" A disease bearer, both revered and feared. For her very presence is a reminder of the fragile balance between mortals and the divine. Her affliction is not without purpose, however, for it serves as a means to the end. As Casrus, you see your mother chained to a rock. Okay. Rusta. Huh.
Very Minecraft.
So Norak is with Gyogu. Astoris is kind of in the middle of the room. Can I make out where Casrus is, or is he kind of hiding at the moment?
Oh, he said he was going over. Casrus said he was going over to Norak.
Okay, so he's coming over our way. Cool. Yeah, great.
So know that, just for context as well, Asmodeus has been so focused on what Rust is doing, he's paid no attention to Casrus at all. Despite everybody else getting some treatment, Casrus has gone under the radar for now.
I think I will clap my hands and be like, Frank, I need you a drink, Frank, please.
All right, what fucking drink are we looking for? What I can rustle up anything. I can fucking do anything you fucking want.
Surprise me.
Surprise you? Right, I got it. I got it. All right. Right. He whistles. A sharp, shrill whistle. And out from somewhere, you can hear the croak of a frog. The frog jumps into Frank's hands. And he nuzzles it. And he starts talking. Pulls a straw, puts up the frog's bum, blows it up, blows. Frog's like this now, extended. He claps it. Everything that comes out of the frog goes into a glass. He gets the frog, he puts it in the glass and lights his little finger and he goes, "This is a grasshopper. I understand the frog and I don't understand why there's a frog to make a grasshopper. I don't understand. This is not. I just don't make the menu." And so you got this frog like this. Hands are like sparkling in a green glass.
Green frog.
I take the drink and stare at it, both horrified and amazed at how pretty a dead frog is for a drink.
Dead frog?
And
frog's not dead. Frog's alive.
Oh,
and the
frog's
frog
still alive. Okay.
The frog's going
how...
like, and the frog goes, "You better drink me quick, mate." Good bit.
Bottoms up and neck the drink and then give out a little ribbit sounding burp afterwards.
Good man. All right, cool as. All right, yeah. So, what else you doing, bud?
I think he really No, I'm just waiting to indication that I need to step into action. I don't think I'm going to make any drastic.
Okay.
I think I'll probably go back to slide dancing with my spinny bear magic.
Okay. All right. Castras, that is you.
Alright. So I'm halfway to where the sacrifices are now.
Yep.
Is it Asmodeus right near them? Or is
No,
there a different-
Asmodeus is behind. So he is behind, but has a presence enough that he can shout and get heard. And then he has the standing zones where everybody is sacrificing.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
And then you are coming in from the front.
Did Diogo and Norak make it all the way to the sacrifices, or are they still halfway?
They've got to
30 feet, I think.
yeah, they've got to within 30 feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, oh, pretty sure that's my mum, and then just stroll over like real casual towards her.
Yeah, towards her. As you get closer and closer, you can see that she's riddled. She's riddled with everything. You know, she was always a sick woman with you, and she always didn't treat you the greatest. But you can see now that she has pustules across her mouth. You can see veins of black up her skin. Her skin is sagging as if she's lost most of the fat in her body. She's bent, and as they're trying to chain her to the stone, you can see that they're struggling and they're having to push her straight to secure her to the stone.
How is she being chained? Is it like chains above or?
Generally change the hands like this. And as you walk across the center to get to your mum, you can see Captain Picard as you're walking towards, he's coming like in an almost interaction, like to try and stop you basically moving further.
Rusta, roll me a d20.
Yep.
Give me a performance check, please.
My dancing skill has lowered. It's gone down to an 8 now from a 12. So less impressive dancing.
Carry
A bit
on.
more clumsy after my frog drink.
You said it was Captain Picard that was walking to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself.
You're going to cast Blade Ward on yourself? All right, cool. You cast Blade Ward on yourself. Okay, you cast Blade Ward on yourself, and you move closer. So you're about 10 foot. Captain Picard is about 10 foot away from you, and you're on a bit of an you're going to go into each other pretty fucking soon. All right, we're back up to a Taurus. You're muted.
Thank you. I want to get to about probably 10 feet away from this altercation with Ruster and Captain Picard and just sit. Like, just literally pull up a bit of dirt and just sit there and just observe the situation. Completely bewildered because I have no idea what the customs are, so I'm just going to sit.
Okay. Yep, all right, cool. You sit. Right, are you ready in action? Do you want to ready in action just in case, or?
Yes, but I don't know what action. Give me a second. I want to ready Misty Step cast.
Okay, if you do not cast Misty Step, you lose Misty Step.
That's fine. I will cast it if someone pulls a weapon on me.
Okay. All right, no worries. Right, I have a person on the board. He is moving. Right, Diogo, it's you.
So each time a sacrifice comes out, we've got someone in the crowd that is speaking, kind of like the dude at the top of the stairs at a
Jeffrey's
ball
speaking.
or something.
Jeffrey's speaking.
Yeah, I know that
Oh,
Diogo,
sorry.
he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So, like, with his surveillance and things that he's got, is there anybody else that's really notable within the crowd, or is it just the dude that's speaking and everybody else just seems like party goers?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay. With more words that are spoken, would I have gained any more ideas on who he might have been?
Give me another roll and I will drop it down lower. I will make the check lower.
It sounds so familiar. I feel like I know this guy. That's fell out of the thing, and that's annoying because that was a high roll too. Oh, that's still good.
Odathros.
16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
Odathros.
Say again. Sorry, I just had somebody come through on my fucking.
Oh.
I just used like something. Sorry. So go
I did
again.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
was
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
It was a dirty 20.
It was a dirty 20. 100%. That is Jeffrey's voice. That is Father Jeffrey's voice. You've known this. You've listened to his sermons for most of your life. You knew when he killed you the first time, when you found out what he was and he killed you, you could hear his voice in your head. You couldn't forget who this person was.
Really, really sort of nonchalantly, I'm going to attempt to stand up on Norak's shoulders, and as I'm standing up, as I'm bending down, I want to be like, I'm pretty sure that's Father Jeffrey. And if I can do any more in my action, how far away is a Taurus from us?
A Taurus is in the middle, so he's roughly about 20 foot away from you.
20 feet.
Do you want to be closer? I'll just move you closer. It's fine.
No. Well, I was going to try and leap from Norak's shoulders to him, but I cannot make a 20-foot jump. So
No, not a chance.
yeah, not a chance. Okay, so nobody else is really within earshot. So the only person that I've actually told that's definitely 100% Father Jeffrey is Norak.
Mm-hmm.
And so standing on his shoulders, again, I'm going to hold my melee action for a mace attack if I come within 5 feet of someone.
Okay, no worries. Norak, that is you.
All right. So I do want to walk a little bit closer, and another 10 feet closer.
Yep.
If we can, just get a better view, you know?
Yep. So you're walking 10 foot closer. So are you walking away from your daughter, or are you walking closer to the daughter?
Towards sort of getting a closer view above the Colosseum there, or within, looking almost in more, like into the Colosseum there.
So I said a Taurus is 20 foot away. You've moved within 10 foot of him now. You can see as you're there, you can see as you're in the center now, looking out at this setting. Each one has a certain aspect done to them. You can see your daughter has the carving. You can see the guy out his arm chopped off. You can see the withered mother coming in. You can see another one as well. Oh fuck, I've lost it all. You can see like a guy who's dressed up in all these fineries, but like the fineries don't match. It's as if somebody's just forced the fineries onto this person and try to make them look higher up in the food chain than they are. You can see another woman dressed in the same thing as the hag was in her house, like bent and crooked, and you can see that it's not fake. You can see like seaweed coming down from her hair, but her hands have been chopped off and things like that, so she can't do any magic. You can see another one who's you can see another woman, and her head is in a box, and you can see like they've locked her head in the box as she screams and hits her head against the stone, trying to break this off, and you can see that she's just growling as if something has snapped in her mind. And off to the side as well, you can see a large boy that looks almost babyish, but like next door to it is another small woman chained to the very large boy.
Going back to the pillar that was shimmering before too, is that of any relevance to us? Do we understand why it's distorting at this stage, or why it has that mirage effect?
You can try and give me an Arcana check. You're not an Arcana person, so
if I do check it, is that going to affect others if they try to check it as well? Or
no.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, give it a shot. You might roll an natural 20. You might get a fucking.
Oh, what's my Arcana? It is only +1. Oh, 19.
19. You look at it. And you figure out that if you look through your side eye, you could possibly see things, because you're a hunter. You're a hunter. And regularly when you go out into the wilderness to hunt, and in the darkness when you can't see, you always got taught by your forefathers and all that sort of stuff to look out of the corner of your eyes, because that's where your night vision eyes, like your cones and your rods in your eyes, and you look out to the side and you get better view of certain things at night. And you look and you can see the double image of the stone, as if possibly the sacrifices aren't here at this time, or they're somewhere else.
May I share this information with Jogu? Just sort of looking straight ahead, but whispering it to her.
Yep, of course.
Little buddy, I feel like there's a bit more to this miragey, shimmery pillar than what meets the eye.
And Norak and Chiogu near me, or are they further back?
You did say you're going close, so you're all like strung out. So you, Rusta, Castros are all within distance of you there. A Taurus is over there because he kind of, like Frank rode him into the center a little bit, and now you are slowly moving. So you're all kind of there, but not there, all like shoulder to shoulder.
And the events of what we're seeing now may or may not have already happened, but I'm gonna.
So Rusta, give me a history check.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You know, as you come down and saw the mountain, you've seen these mountain ranges before on the material plane. You knew they were out in the Great Wastes. So you don't know whether that has got something to do with something, but you've seen these the mountain ranges behind Asmodeus. You've seen them before as you've come across the Great Wastes to come to Maiden's Head. Right. So, as Norak says that, Captain Picard has come over to a Taurus, and a sword has come out and go, and you can hear him go to a Taurus, go, my man, I don't think you want to go over there. I think
Taurus or Castros?
Castros, sorry, Castros.
Okay.
He goes, look, my man, I don't mind you coming in and having a look at all the dead people. I don't mind. But let's keep it behind. Let's keep it a little bit away, okay? You go out, get all your fancy wine, and you just enjoy the show.
Not going to say anything yet.
You can say stuff because always talking is a free action.
Yeah, but I want to say something and do something at the same time. So
okay, all right, we'll wait then for a bit. Father Jeffrey says another one. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. A prince, a conduit between the mortal world and the realms of the gods, requires a payment. This pathway through which mortal aspirations and divine influence flow. A princely soul embedded with the potential to bridge the vast expanse between mortal and divine. They hunger. All right, cool as. Right, Rusta, it's you.
Would I?
What? Go on.
I'm
Yeah,
so
go on.
sorry.
Yeah, go on, jump in.
Would any of us recognize the description of what Father Jeffrey has just yelled out in regards to any of the pamphlets? Aurelia's, potentially?
The boy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely. You remember the pamphlet, you see his face. Yes, he's dressed up in all these fineries and all this sort of stuff, like gold embroidered pearl buttons, but the face is very much the boy. Raylia, what's the name's boy?
Aurelia's, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Raylia's, yeah. That's
Thank you. Sorry, you go.
Okay. So I'll start to ease my way towards Kyoga and Norak just a little bit better, so I'm in earshot, discreet earshot of them.
Yep.
And be like, look, I know we're in the ninth circle of hell, but something's off.
It's very fishy.
You guys, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can pick up anything going on?
Give me an Arcana check, man.
Different? Yeah.
It has to be fucking good.
Okay. That's not 10.
Well, wouldn't Norak have said something to him then, though? If he said, I think it's weird, wouldn't Norak have then said...
He's seen it, he's told him about it, but he's trying to get the anomaly himself, and he can't get it himself. He's he's not doing the trick that Norak did, where he's looking through the side eye and all this sort of stuff.
Would the only other thing is, would there be anything from the book that I found in regards to the the list with all the people? Is there anything maybe similar? Is there anything
Everything.
that's like
Everything is similar.
everything is ringing
Everything
about
is.
this book now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything. This is basically the Black Zodiac in going. This is the Black Zodiac getting done in front of you.
So again, discreetly, we're people like, guys, this is the ceremony, right? What do we do? Like,
So as Ruster has moved closer to his companions and the efficacy of his glorious bear dance with tiny bears has seemed to drop off, please roll another performance check.
ooh, 21.
Oh, he's fucking loving it. Somehow, Asmodeus, somehow, there is now ribbons. There is ribbons come out of fucking somewhere. You can see out of the crowd, somebody comes in with ribbons and hands him ribbons, and the bear is doing a ribbon dance.
So Asmodeus had been kind of leaning forward, watching, sort of, again, expressionless as there is a helm, but as these ribbons come out and the dance continues, Asmodeus just moves back again to a standing position, and is watching very intently this glorious and delightful dance that Ruster is performing, whilst also talking to their companions.
Okay.
As he's dancing and like entertaining Asmodeus, and as he's whispering to Norak and I that something's weird, WTF, what do we do? Diogo, he will be sort of miming the same sort of thing, and he'll be like, I'm pretty sure that that's Father Jeffrey, and we need to stop this. He needs to stop speaking. And that's what he'll say.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a 22-year-old halfling. I don't know if this is working.
No.
You've got to go really young now.
Yeah, you have to go like, hello.
I'm gonna see if I can get a tourist to come a little closer, and we might need everybody here. So I'm gonna whisper that and then start doing my wonderful bear dance all over a bit closer to a tourist.
Right.
And as you move, sort of wherever you kind of move, I mean, you kind of feel the steely gaze of Asmodeus just following you. And for Asmodeus, the rest, everything else that's going on, in some ways is relatively pedestrian. This Asmodeus has seen, this is all very normal: sacrifice, demons, deities. But one thing that he hasn't seen is a bear and miniature bears, and now ribbons, dancing majestically. He's captivated. So know that depending on your passive perception, sort of wherever you are, if you're looking, Asmodeus is very intent on seeing what Ruster is up to.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. So, Castras, you are standing almost toe-to-toe with Captain Picard. He stands not that high, maybe 5'8", just closer to like an average height, okay, of like 5'8", because that's normal height. But you can see normal height, just normal height. You can see underneath his clothes, as you're so close to him, he has got rags on, but underneath his clothes, you can see the shimmer of a chain shirt. You can see a sword, a small dagger by the side of him, on his body. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? What is that?
I'm gonna say, can I just have a quick word with my mum over there? And then I'm gonna throw an eldrich blast right at his face.
Right at my guy's face? Fuck yeah. Let's get it on. So everybody can see that. This eldritch blast, as you use that, you can see the other leg come off the torso guy. He is now just literally no arms, no legs, just a head screaming. There's a lot of blood. Right, so give me an attack roll, bud.
Yeah. That's a 17 and it's +7.
+7, that is a 14. That's 24 to hit. Yes,
Sorry.
you hit.
Yeah, cool. I got 1d10 +4. Well, That's 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, cool as. All right. So you attack him. As you attack him, the Eldritch Blast hits him in the chest and hits him in the chest so fully that the rags that they're holding on his chest just kind of part, and you can see this black chain armor on his chest as he kind of slides a little bit back. All right. Actually, his armor class is a little bit higher. I fucking think. All right. I put the wrong fucking person down. All right. Cool. Right. It's not his turn yet. You've started something. Right. Taurus, what are you doing? You're muted.
Am I in immediate danger with this attack that just happened?
Nope. Only Castrus. Castrus was in the middle.
All right, cool. So I'll be completely oblivious to that then, and basically point at Father Jeffrey and lean my head back towards the party and be like, "That guy's all right. He should be a bard." At the top of my voice.
Okay. So, who are you pointing at?
Father Jeffrey.
Father Jeffrey. So you point at Father Jeffrey and say,
Yeah.
That guy's a bard. All right.
Yeah, he should be a bard.
Okay.
He's great.
Okay. Is that everything? What are you doing? Action?
What reaction does the party give me? Because I don't know that's Father Jeffrey.
No, yeah.
No, you don't. You don't know who either of those people are yet. You're not close enough to us.
I am slowly making my bear dance over the way to a Taurus, and as he does shout that, my eyes definitely widen at him for a moment, as if to say, "Oh!"
And then I'll be like, "Oh, so he's a bad guy." Also at the top of my voice.
And again, my eyes widen further.
And then I'll stand up, brush myself off, and just slowly walk towards Ruster.
You're walking towards Ruster, so
Oh
you're
my
walking
God.
back. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Taurus, they're all bad.
I have a person on the field. He is going towards somebody. All right, Diogo, what are you doing?
I am looking at a Taurus, looking at Ruster, looking at Cassarus trying to eldrich blast the face off of some random with a sword, and looking at Father Jeffrey, and I'm going to... let's see if this works. I'm going to hold my action again to be able to melee, but as I'm doing that, I'm going to be readying myself, and I will look down at Norak's head, and I'll be like, "You're going to have to toss me."
Oh,
And
now
I'll hold my
little buddy.
action to see if Norak can throw me at Father Jeffrey.
see a Taurus. Everybody's getting it. We're tossing everybody off. Yay! So,
Not quite the tossing I had in mind, Frank.
it's all gonna turn into a bit of a fucking orgy there.
Potato,
Fucking-
potato.
All right. So okay. All right. Cool. Norak, straight after Diogo's turn. That is you.
All right, lock it in. Let's lock in the toss.
So
In that case too.
Yes.
give me a strength check.
All right.
High, roll high.
I'll allow you to put athletics onto this as well,
Yes.
because you spin her like a fucking like an American football.
Go on.
Him.
Throw Frodo. Throw him.
22.
22. You grab. So who are you throwing at? Because you never told who you're gonna get thrown at.
I am aiming for Father Jeffrey.
Straight to Father Jeffrey. Right. Okay. So Father Jeffrey is about 30 foot away. Okay. You roll 22, and she spirals. He spirals. He lands. He's like. So, Diogo,
Yeah.
what are you doing? You have a readied action.
Yeah, I'm basically what I'm trying to do. So Father Jeffrey, in my mind, Father Jeffrey is saying an incantation.
Yep.
And so what I want to try and do is, as I'm flinging through the air, I want to get my mace out and I want to try and smack him across the face to try and shut his ass up.
Right. Okay. Cool as.
Back his lips straight off his face.
Okay. Okay. So,
Slice the lips right off his face with my little mace spiky business.
all right.
Yep.
Give me
Situation.
an attack roll, please.
All right. Hit DC is +3. Come on, baby. We can do this. Oh, that's a 19 +3.
Okay. So, all right. Cool as. So you hit him. So give me damage.
All right, so... Oh, it's not more if I'm holding it two hands? Okay, whatever. 1d6.
I'm not going to say it.
Is 1d6 plus anything? Attack roll you made with it. It'd be plus strength or something, I'm assuming, because it's bludgeoning damage.
Yes,
the mace?
so it'll be plus whatever it is, plus your strength.
Okay. Strength. Ooh, 4. What's my
Crazy
strength?
J, you beautiful
Where's
man.
my strength? 4.
4 damage.
Plus 0.
Right. So Father Jeffrey, you hit Father Jeffrey for 4. He does that many, and he goes, "I've had enough of this I've had enough of this theatrics." And he casts a spell, Dispel Magic, and your form comes apparent as Jogu.
Oh shit.
As
All of us?
No, just Jogu.
Just Yogu.
And he looks at you and he goes, "Whew," and this glamour that you have on you falls away, and a 25-year-old Jogu is standing there.
This beautiful man that you see here, standing 3 feet tall.
And you can see, as soon as they see you, it's on.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
It's on like Donkey Kong. All right, cool.
I'm gonna lose an eye, guys. Just so you're all aware. My beautiful, beautiful eye.
Yep. So, Jogu,
Is that
no
what he
rest.
said? Did it remove your eye next time you saw him?
Yeah, Captain Picard said he's going to pull his eye out.
Captain Picard. So if he turns and sees me, I'm a bit dead.
I'm gonna give him a roll because I wrote up there all their characters. So he has perception is -1. All right, yeah, he's not seeing shit. All right, cool as. So, you hit Father Jeffrey across the face. He does a dispel magic on you. Mm-hmm. The captain then got hit by Casrus, and now he is going to attack Casrus. You can see that he. Oh, what's going on? Fuck off.
What's fucking up?
Oh, my whole thing. So, you can see that as he comes forward, blades just appear. These smoky blades just appear in his hands as he attacks you, Casrus. And he is going to do an attack roll on you. And he is going to do 2 attacks on you, Casrus. Oh god, that is absolutely fucking nothing. Oh, does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, you fucking bastard. So he does 8 points of damage on the first hit, and then you can feel this sapping of something. Give me a Constitution roll, please, buddy.
The thing on my saving throws for Constitution's +2, so that's 30-20.
30, fuck you. All right. As you take 3 points of necrotic damage from these blades that swipe across your chest. Right, that is a Captain Picard.
Sorry, how many?
Go on.
How many points was it?
3. So you did 8.
Okay.
You had 8 on the first attack, and then 3 on the
Cool. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Go for gold, man.
16 damage. It's 3d10. Wait, actually, I feel like it's not I did it in D&D Beyond, but I have a feeling that's when you cast this spell using a slot of second level or higher, damage increases by 1d10 for each slot above first level. But it's the second.
Yeah, so it'll be second to 3d10, and then when you get to
second level is 3d10. Okay, cool.
Okay, bang! You hit him, and he like screeches back. You push him back on his feet, and you can hear him shouting, "It's them fuckers! Where's that fucking halfling? Where's the fuck? I'm gonna fucking take his eye." So that is Father Jeffrey. That is Captain. That is Rusta. What are you doing, bud?
Okay. Taurus is still kind of sitting there, not really doing much yet, I'm assuming.
All I've done is point at Father Jeffrey and then start walking nonchalantly towards you.
So I assume I probably had reached him, which is kind of dance down closer to his head and be like, "It's about to kick off." And then I would dance up, and I'd like to just go and make eye contact with Asmodeus to see if I'm still being admired with my bear dance.
as you kind of moved, sort of like shimmied from one side over to the other, all you've noticed, like passively, is this helm on this large kind of creature just slowly move and watch you as wherever you're going, he's kind of just there is no other movement happening. He has not moved an inch in any other way except a laser focus on this stellar performance.
I think
And so much so that, in the last 12 seconds, there has been a flurry of action that has happened around, and Asmodeus has not even noticed that there is anything else going on because the twirl of the rhythmic gymnastic ribbons has captivated his eye. So currently, for now, he is still very much admiring Ruster.
Well, I think I may pick up on this.
God, give me a perception roll.
But let's hope I do then. A 12?
Yeah, it is very obvious at this point, okay. Because you yourself have heard and noticed. Again, you've heard the sound, a very familiar sound of an eldritch blast. You've heard some of the musings, and you yourself have you can see that the things have got. You've seen your friend throw your smaller friend. You've seen things yourself happening around you in quick succession, but again, none of that is registered to Asmodeus. So you've got a very good inkling that he is completely distracted by whatever it is that you're doing.
In which case, I would like to continue. I would like to continue my dance and slowly make my way towards Asmodeus. I don't want to get too close. In fact, if anything, if I'm getting closer, I'd like to maybe go up to the point where I'm near Giobu and Aurak again. But certainly make it appear to Asmodeus that I'm slowly heading his way.
Okay. All right. Okay.
As you are slowly approaching Asmodeus, for the first movement that you see ever, and it's not big, but you notice his weight shift backwards, just a smidge.
Cassius, that's you.
All right. Feel like I'm pretty likely to get hit again, but nobody else is going to attack this dude, so I'm going to do Eldritch Blast again.
You're going to do a blast on the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a attack roll.
Yeah, bugger. That's 16.
16 just hits.
And it's 8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. Yep. All right, cool. All right, Taurus, we back up to you, bud.
Seeing a flying Giogu, I just want to track it, pull out my bow, and put a feather on an arrow and shoot it towards the target that Giogu is after.
Yep.
The arrow is going to turn into a raven and attack using the spell Summon Beast.
Yep.
And then attack Father Jeffrey on its arrival.
Okay, all right. So, okay, cool. So give me an attack roll by your beast if you got a beast there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stat block now. What is it? Melee attack roll, spell attack modifier, 1d8 plus 4 plus... Oh, it's probably going to miss. I didn't realize it was so low. Oh, that should be right. Plus 4 plus... So that's 13 to hit?
13 hit. Just hits.
Oh, good. I'm not quite sure how to interpret the damage for this, though.
It should just be, I think, 1d6 or something like that, I think it is.
It just says bonus melee attack roll bonus equals your spell attack modifier.
So go to your spell attack modifier at the back.
Oh, spell attack modifier is plus 5.
Yeah, so you got a plus 5, so you do plus 5 damage. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Plus 5 damage with rend, then.
Yep, all right. Cool as. So, have you got anything else to do?
Let me check if I can do any bonus actions, because that was my full action. No, I can't really do any bonus actions at the moment.
Okay, all right. Right. So, my guy is going to come out, and he is going to try and attack Norak with a sneak attack. He is also gonna do. He's gonna do a sneak attack. Norak he is advantage because he has been invisible for all this fucking time. I am gonna mute you, Ataurus, because you're fucking muting it. Your things are fucking very, very loud. All right, so he is going to pull out psychic weapons and he is going to hit you. It is a 1d8 on his psychic weapons if he hits you, Norak, plus 4d6 sneak attack. Right. Does a 22, something like that hits you?
Yes.
All right, cool. So he is going to do full damage as he strikes you with his psychic weapons and his sneak attack. That is 8. That is 10, 18, 19, 20, 21. As he comes in, he slides the knife into you. You can feel this shock of psychic damage as he slides the knife into you, and he goes, you can hear him whisper, "Are you with Githrak? Are you with Githrak? Where's that? You shouldn't be here, guys. You shouldn't be. I sent you to the well for a reason. And as he gets, I can't see Githrak. That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. As he comes alive, as you see behind Norak, there is a what is he? I think he's a human. I think we're a human. Yeah. Yep, he's a human. Rogue comes out, and you can see the knife in the side of Norak's guts as he's just turning it. Meet Dipsy's uncle, or Githrak's uncle. All right.
Yeah.
Who has been invisible all this time. All right, Jogo, you are over at Father Jeffrey.
Yes, amazing. This is what I wanted. And I'd thought about it, and now I've forgotten again. Oh, yeah, no. So I would like to look at Father Jeffrey in my new actual form rather than my stone form and be like, that was unplanned, but let's try this again. And I'll be like, I don't know, stones can hurt you or whatever. And I want to try and attempt to cast Bane on him and, what's his face? Captain Picard, please.
Bane, and what's the distance between Bane and Captain Bane?
It's within a 30-foot range.
Yep, you should easy have it. Yep. So you got Bane.
Yeah. So I think it's up to three creatures. So at the moment we're only. Oh wait, it would. Did Norak just get stabbed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know who that is. Is he within 30 feet as well? The third person that's just attacked Norak?
Not really, because yeah, he will be, because I said Norak threw you 20 foot.
Okay, well, yeah, so I would include the three of them in that. So can I please have a charisma saving throw?
Of 3? So there's Father Jeffrey. Father Jeffrey rolled a 13. Charisma, he has a +1 on charisma, so that's a 14.
That's a fail. Needs to beat 15.
Captain Picard has a 0. That's an 11.
Yes.
And then
charisma
the
uncle.
The uncle rolled a 19, and he got a dirty 20.
Damn it. Okay, so he's the only one that passes, and this says, the target must roll. So Father Jeffrey and Captain Picard have got to roll d4s to subtract the numbers from any attack rolls or saving throws that they make.
Yep.
For the next minute.
Okay.
And I'm concentrating.
Okay. That's awesome.
I don't have an indicator for that, so I'll just
put you down as concentrating on my
try to remember.
on my little board here. So that's you and Jogo.
Yeah, that's an action, so that's all that I can do. No, I'm already within 5 feet, so I have to stay next to Picard.
All right. Cool.
Sorry, Jeffrey.
Norak, you have somebody who's just basically stabbed you in the guts.
And talked about Githrak.
Yeah. Do I know him? I'm not in any position to have a conversation, though, am I? But
nah.
I don't know him as being his uncle, do I?
Never seen him before. He just asked about Githrak. He's like, I sent you to the well so you wouldn't get you.
And then he attacked me.
Yeah, so you know that Githrak come and said somebody told him about the well?
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, yeah, no, he did tell us that it was his uncle, right?
Yeah, somebody you got the
Yeah,
information.
we've just never seen him.
Yeah. What are you doing, Norak?
I mean, he's pretty hostile if he's stabbing me though too, right? So
Yep.
he's obviously got his alliances. So I feel like I might pop a little bit of angry rage,
Yep.
and I'm gonna do a two-handed attack at what's his name? Does he have a name at all, or
I just call him. I just call him.
moment?
I just call him Uncle.
yes, read that. That one there too. So what am I doing here? 25.
25 to hit.
Yep.
Yes,
25 to hit.
25 hits. Yeah.
And the two-handed axe, 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Perfect. You got another attack, I would imagine, at level 5? Don't barbarians have 2 attacks at level 5?
If I did, it didn't add it to the...
Okay.
No, I don't think I'm... I think I'm a level just below, though. I don't think I'm...
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry. Barbarian 4, sorry. Barbarian 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, Captain Picard is with Castrus, and he's gonna, let me just go on to Captain Picard. He is going to, Captain Picard puts his hand out onto you, Castrus, and he puts his hand onto your chest, and you can feel this crawling, burning sensation going, and you can see these seals start to form on your chest. a bit like Doctor Strange's, like the circles that Doctor Strange has, and it just forms and it burns into your chest, but not really doing damage as he puts a charm enemy seal on you. So give me a DC charisma roll, please, bud.
Sorry, say what now?
So my saving throw charisma is +7, and I got a 10, so that's 17.
Yes.
Right. That is a special, so that is him just gonna fucking hit you now. All right. So he's just gonna fucking hit you with a sword. God damn it. So he's gonna do I think he gets 2 attacks. Yeah, he gets 2 attacks on you. How many attacks? Does he get 2 attacks? Yes, he does. All right. So the first attack is 24, and the second attack is 15.
Both hit.
Both hit. Right. There's a 1d8. The first attack is for 8 points of damage, and the second attack is for 9 points of damage. So that is all together. That is 17 points of damage as this sword, this necrotic sword, is coming and goes.
All right. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke again.
You can use Hellish Rebuke. Give me the damage. Yeah, it has it. No, because you. Yes, you would have. Oh.
So, I have 2 different things that have given me Hellish Rebuke. I know it as a thing, and I also have it from Infernal Legacy.
Okay, cool. Give me the damage.
11.
11. So that's 44. All right, cool as. Right. So that was Captain Picard. Father Jeffrey. Father Jeffrey's looking at you, Jogu. Oh, what can I do to you? What can I do to you?
He's also got the raven pecking at his face, remember?
Yeah. Yes, he does. He does. He is a very, very strong. He is level 12.
But he's baned. Yuck.
Right. So he is going to cast Insect Plague on you. Swarm Locusts fill a 20-foot radius sphere. So he will encompass you, a Taurus, Ruster, and Castrus. Swarm Locusts fill a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose within. Is this a concentration? Ooh, he's concentrating on something else. He can't do that, sorry, because he can't concentrate. Because he's doing the other. He's doing the other thing.
I mean, what?
Shit. Right, he's just gonna flame strike you instead. Then, a vertical column of brilliant fire rolls down from above. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within the range makes a dexterity saving throw. It takes 5d6 fire damage. So give me a dexterity saving throw.
Natural 20.
Okay. That's fucking almost failsafe half as much, so it's still 5d6. You can see this, Asmodeus. You can just see shit has just gone down. There's fighting. There's the guy trying to carve the head off the torso now. And you can see all the body parts that are on the floor are still moving, kicking, and just trying to walk off. There's one leg trying to just hop off somewhere. That is 12, 15, 16, 17 points of damage, Yogo, as this flame strike comes down.
17 halved or 17
Oh,
is the
17,
half?
17 halved. So you have to
17 and
halve
halved?
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what? 6?
That's all right. I'll just divide that by 2, 8.5.
8.5. No, you got to put don't put 0.5, just put 8.
8? Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Cool as. And then we are to Ruster. What are you doing?
Hey, well, I would, I think what I'm going to do is actually just want to make sure this isn't a concentration. Yes, it is. No, okay, I'm really concentrating on silent image. I think I'm aware that Asmodeus is a powerful being here, and as much as the sane part of me thinks that I should now start helping and fighting with my friends, I'm going to try to maintain my dance and keep Asmodeus' focus in the hope that it prevents him turning his eye to my party.
Okay.
I don't think that leaves me with much else, though, that I can do without breaking my concentration or without...
You can cast
actually,
it.
no. There is something I can do, just to add a little bit of flair. I have the spell Gust.
Yep.
I'm going to use it as I get a little bit closer to Asmodeus to create a gentle breeze feeling rushing past him, just to add to the experience of me getting closer to him.
Roll me a performance with advantage.
So you're giving Asmodeus a gusty blowjob.
Basically, yeah.
Asmodeus does love to get blown.
I got 8. I don't know what my advantage is.
Advantage is you roll twice and you just use the highest one.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. All right, that's 8's for the first one and 11's the second. So a little bit less.
Asmodeus isn't swayed by the gust, and he's as a lot of things are happening now. There's a giant pillar of fire that has erupted down in the middle. There is a bird that has gone screeching from an arrow, just squawking to peck out at another person. I think at one stage he saw the glints of like magical symbols trying to be punched into somebody's chest. And so Asmodeus is beginning to start to sort of move his gaze, not with any urgency, but very slowly, and he continues to do nothing else. He's not. He hasn't gone to like really investigate what else is going on. He's still like one eye, but you get the sense that unless something else happen, unless you could do something else, it's not going to be long before he turns his attention to the rest of the events. But still very much kind of like one eye. This bear is really very intriguing, very interested to see. But was it someone putting a symbol in a man's chest?
That's awesome. I love it. All right. So, that is you. We are Casrus.
Alrighty. How's the dude I'm fighting looking?
He looks all right. He looks fine.
And has anything happened with my mom?
She is still there. She is still there. Father Jeffrey is still saying stuff. He's still doing the ritual. He does take damage, and I have been rolling for his concentration. But he is still going. She is just there, tied or chained to a stone.
I'm expecting I'm going to get hit real good this turn. So I'm just going to go Blade Ward.
Blade Ward? Okay. Cool as. So have you got a bonus action?
No.
No. Okay, that is you. Blade Ward on. A Taurus. What are you doing, bud?
Who's closer to me, Captain Picard or the guy attacking Casrus, or is that the same person?
That's the same person.
Who's the one that stabbed Norak?
That is the uncle,
Okay, who's closer, the uncle or Captain Picard?
Picard.
Okay, I want to walk up and stab Captain Picard with a short sword.
Okay, give me an attack roll, bud.
Where is it?
I feel like every time I use Blade Ward, they go, I'm going to hit somebody else now.
Yeah.
It'll be 24 to hit.
24, yeah, fuck yeah, you hit.
Okay, I'll use Psychic Strike and my favorite foe on him at the same time. So give me a second to calculate damage.
Okay, I will give you a second.
I do thoroughly
One.
like the idea of this large bipedal elk just nonchalantly kind of just is like, look at those guys.
It'll be 15 damage, but then on my bonus action, I also want to cast Ensnaring Strike with the hit.
Yeah, okay, all right, yep, all right.
So that will all up be 21, and that's with Ensnaring Strike.
All right. All right, cool as. All right, so that
And then I
is.
got the bird.
Then you got the bird. The bird does 5 damage from over here.
Oh no, I calculated it wrong.
Okay.
So I need to roll. Yeah, that's not going to hit. Never mind. It'll be a 9 to hit.
Okay, no, that is not going to fucking hit, to be honest. Okay. Dipsy's uncle. Dipsy's uncle is in Norax now. So Dipsy's uncle is going to hit Norak again. He is going to as a magic action, it chooses up to 3 creatures you can see, then roll 1d8 for a number of hours equal to the numbers rolled. No, that's not. Psychic Blades, Sap, Sneak Attack. I can't fucking do that. Right. What my guy's gonna do? He's going to attack Githrak, attack Norak once more, and that is a 14 to hit Norak.
14 is exactly a hit, yes.
Okay, so he is going to do Psychic Blades, and he is going to do 6 points of damage. He is going to disengage and try to run away 30 foot. So he's gonna disengage, go 20 foot, and then he's gonna use all his rest of his movement, go for things. So he's disappeared for 50 foot. Right, Diogo, what are you doing?
Just to time out just for a second. Sorry, Google is talking to me as well. Do you remember when we changed over the stuff in D&D Beyond from the old stuff to the new stuff? Were we supposed to delete our character sheets and create new ones?
No, you don't have to change. You don't have to do character sheets and change new ones. You can just change them.
Okay, well, I was just curious because we're trying to level Norak at the moment to level 5. Because his XP says he's over level 5, but he's still on level 4, but it's refusing to let him.
Okay, well,
I if that maybe might be the problem.
we'll work this out.
Yeah.
Let's just don't worry about it now. We'll fucking think. He's got a lot of strength, that boy is. Right.
He does.
So Uncle fucked off 50 foot for disengaging, and then he used his full action. Diogo, what are you doing, buddy?
I want to. Oh, can I smack him? Oh, is there any tables or anything around me?
No.
Nothing.
You were just
Not
on,
even like.
you were just on a
people,
plinth.
Like holding onto food platters or anything that might have
Nope.
a stem.
Nope, you are on a plinth. That is it.
Damn it. Let me go back to my actual character.
Well, this is turned into a very fine night out, doesn't it, Taurus? My giant fucking horse.
I will, because I no longer have my shield with me. I've only got my mace. I will whisper some stone, and I will cast Shield of Faith
Shield of Faith on yourself.
on myself.
So that gives you a +2 armor class.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Never mind. That's also concentration. Never mind. Sorry.
are you-
I will Sacred Flame because that's not concentration.
Well,
yeah,
actually-
not concentration.
Okay.
Can I have a dex saving throw from Father Jeffrey, please?
That's a natural 20.
Don't fuck yourself. Like, seriously, this is not fair.
Right, is that you?
Yeah, that's me
Okay.
because that was my action. I'll be like,
Nora.
look at my hand, be like, shit.
Norak, that is you.
I'm going to come up and give Diogo a hand. So I feel like he's in a bit of trouble up there.
Right, so you're going to walk up there? You're going to move up there? All right.
Walk up there, and I'm going to give Father Jeffrey a bit of a crack.
All right, fuck yeah.
Relax.
All right, cool as. So, give me a attack rolls, please.
Right, so we got a... No. I missed. That's only... I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5? What is it? 5 add... I just...
5. It's only it would be 11 total.
Oh. Nope, you miss him. All right, cool as. All right, so that's Captain Picard. So, Captain Picard is looking at a Taurus who's just come and hit him, and also Castras. What he's going to do, he is going to be a smart bitch. He is going to do baleful indirect at Castras. So give me a DC charisma roll, please.
Dirty 21.
Fucking hell. Can't have a dirty 21.
Well, look, I rolled a 14.
What's your charisma?
7.
You can't have 7 charisma.
What? On the saving throws thing, it says charisma.
Oh, all right, there we are then. Yeah, I can't fucking... Oh, yeah, I can see where you're going now. All right, so now he's going to cast us. He's going to try and hit you twice. And that is a natural 19 and a natural 1. All right, and you are going to get hit for 1d8 plus 3, and that is 6 points of damage on his attack for you. The necrotic sword comes up, but you can see that he tried to put tried to put your hand on your chest, and that seal started going as he's trying to push a seal into you, and it just didn't happen again.
Sorry, what was the damage?
That will be 6 points of damage, I think it was. 1d8 plus 2. No, that was 4 points of damage. All right. So Father Jeffrey's now, and he's looking at Norak that's walked up to him, Jogu that's there. Fuck. What can he do? Contagion. Your touch inflicts a magical contagion. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 11d8 necrotic damage.
Is that a concentration? Is an instant?
Instant.
God damn it, motherfucker.
11.
So I've got to make a saving throw. You don't have to make an attack.
11d8. It's a touch attack.
Attack?
It's a touch. It's a range area spell. The target must repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns until it gets 3 successive failures if the target succeeds on the 3 of these saves the spell. So it's a touch range attack. Ooh,
But it doesn't say that you've got to roll an attack, does it? It just says that I've got a saving throw. Yeah, so it's instant. That's fine.
Fuck.
I was like, D4, motherfucker. Damn it.
All right.
Come on, baby. Roll high.
So this is Contagion. This is his level 5th spell because he is level 12.
Fuck.
All right, let me find.
I've got advantage, right? Right?
Give me a
Fuck, that's cocked.
Give me a Constitution roll, mate.
Yeah. I'm getting there. Oh, guys, your healer just died. That's a 9 on the dice and Constitution.
1, 2, 3.
Constitution.
5, 6, 7.
Is it actual Constitution? Oh, no, I'm high in Constitution. Do I have a saving throw in that? No, of course not. But it's plus 3. No, so that's only a 12.
It's only a 12.
But I needed an 11, right? Right?
15.
Fuck.
All right, 10. 15. 20. 31. 40 points of damage. As he just...
Only 40?
As he reaches out and just touches you. And you can just see the same type of disease that Castra's mother's got on just ripples over you. Pustules started to form on your lips. You can feel your skin start to sag as it starts to suck away the nutrients inside your body as you just cough up this black mucus as it starts to just go down.
The thing's called Contagion. Is it contagious?
No, it's not.
Like if somebody tries to heal her, it's not
No,
going.
no.
So I can roll another Constitution saving throw to see whether or not I lose Bane, right?
Yes, you can do roll me another constitution.
What is it with you and the 9s? 12.
12. Yep, you still got
Again.
it. Oh, no, you lose it.
Aye.
Because you've taken because you would have had to roll over a natural 20 with constitution.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Right.
Yeah. So Bane dropped on both of them, so none of them are baned.
None of them are baned. Where's my level? Oh, fuck me.
Oh, and I'm not concentrating anymore.
Where's my character? My character gone. Right. So Father Jeffrey went. You saw that. Norak, and you just saw him take an absolute kicking off something. So Rusta, that is you.
Okay. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? I think I'm going to. What's going on around me is just. I can't personally ignore it much more now. So, realizing that my distraction attempt has probably come to an end, I'm going to curtsy to Lord Asmodeus, and as I rise, say, I think the music's changed and it's time for me to go do a different dance. Click my fingers, cast Misty Steps, and appear next to Gyogu. And do you need me to cast Spare the Dying on you too?
No, I'm still up. I'm good.
Still up. Okay. If that's the case, I will cast Misty Steps to be near Gyogu and Norak. Not too fast, not too close to the Father.
Yep, Father Jeffrey. Yep.
And I will whack him with an eldrich blast.
Whack him with an eldritch blast. Give me an attack roll, bud.
Okay. So it does a 17 hit.
17 does hit, yes.
Cool. All right. That will do 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Now we down into them. There, like that. Perfect. Awesome. You've done your Misty Step, which is your bonus, your attack.
Yeah.
Yep. So cool. That's
Yep.
Jeffrey. Cassrus. What are you doing? Oh, let me. What I'll do is
I'm fighting.
He's good.
So I realized just before, two things that I missed with Hellish Rebuke. One is that I hadn't actually leveled my dude up, so the one that's from Infernal Legacy is still a 3d10 for next after the next long rest. The other one is 4d10 now.
Okay. Cool.
But I also didn't realize you have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry. I'll do it next time.
Yeah. All right. I'm of course. I didn't even get attacked with something that would be affected by Blade Ward, did I?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to throw Eldritch Blast in his face again.
Okay. Give me an Eldritch Blast.
It's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit the old Captain Picard. Let me have a look. Yep, 14 does not hit the Captain Picard. Right.
Sebs, I need you to add with a 19 initiative Asmodeus to the next round of combat.
19? Nice.
To the next consecutive round.
Yep. Taurus, that's you.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have much choice. Who's more dead, Gyogu or Casserus?
Definitely Gyogu. Gyogu took 40 points of damage, right?
I don't know how many health points Gyogu has.
Not that many left.
Well, I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot Father Jeffrey with the longbow.
Okay.
Because I need to make some sort of distraction away from them.
Does your bird still exist, or does that?
Yeah, it still
disappear
exists.
after
It's
a
just
turn?
not doing well.
Yeah, he's not doing good.
16 to hit.
16 does hit Father Jeffrey, yes.
Cool. With my psychic strikes, that will be 13 damage.
13 damage. Nice.
And then Birdie will have a Clory. Where's my D20? 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay, then 19 damage.
19 damage. 19 damage off a bird? How the fuck is what damage?
Apparently, I roll a D20. Oh wait, no, that's not damage. That's attack. Never mind. Hold on. Backtrack. I need to roll D8, not D20. I was getting excited. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Where's my D8? That one. 11 damage. That's better.
11 damage. That's slightly more realistic, to be honest. Holy shit. Asmodeus steps in to the battle.
Seeing Rusta just misty step and disappear away and over next to the father, Asmodeus is sort of now kind of like snapped out of his little trance that was going on watching this incredible, fantastic, wonderful dance, and is starting to kind of piece together a few bits and pieces of what's going on, and he is furious. He is very, very, very angry at what has occurred here. And he puts two of his gauntlet-clad hands on the balustrade in front of him and looks down and starts shouting directly at the father. "You absolute fool! What have you done? I was having a wonderful time here watching this incredible bear dance, and now it's disappeared, and I've been ruined for my enjoyable, wonderful, no, dare say, orgasmic time that I've had here. You absolute imbecile! You nincompoop! You fool! You worm!" And as he shouts this, now this time it's it doesn't sound like it's coming from sort of next to it's definitely emanating from Asmodeus himself this time. The sound, you notice, is directionally very different. And as he kind of hurls this like furious series of insults and at the object of his ire that has taken away his beloved dancing bear, the father needs to do a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Wisdom saving throw. Father Jeffrey.
Wait, so Asmodeus isn't pissed at us?
So that is a 18.
Not yet.
That is a
18.
An 18?
Yep.
All right, that's a succeed.
What do you cast?
Vicious Mockery.
Hey, nice. Nice. That is very fucking cool. All right. Dipsy the uncle. He bucked off. He is hiding again, and now he's going to come at. He sees that Taurus of Castros are picking on Captain Picard, so I am going to go and attack. I'm going to attack a Taurus. He's going to have psychic blades of his own, and he is going to do a sneak attack on a Taurus with advantage. That is a 23 to hit. That is a 4 for his sneak attack and a D8 for his psychic blades. Oh, actually, I tell a lie. That is a D6, another D6 plus 4 for his thing. So his sneak attack is 4d6. His psychic blades is 1d6 plus 4. That's a 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 23 to attack you at all. That's 23 damage.
Damage. Okay, cool.
Yeah. As he just goes, he just comes out of nowhere. You can just see him kind of step past one of their sacrificial stones, and just bang, that knife goes into.
I want to hold my side and be like, "Fuck, bird!" and then just point at him.
Okay, on your next round, it will stop it.
Do I need to do a concentration thing for the bird now that I've been stabbed?
Oh yeah. Give me a concentration, mate. Roll me a D10. Roll me a D20 even.
Is Frank still riding a Taurus?
Yeah. This is great. I fucking love this. Look, he's attacking him, and he's like, oh, look, there's a fucking bird over there. Like, Asmodeus is in and out. You're all fucked, did you?
I don't know how to calculate the concentration, but I rolled a 16.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. Oh,
Okay,
so
yeah.
it was 23 points of damage or something like that. That's half, so you have to get over 13. So yeah, you'd be fine.
Okay, cool, yeah.
All right, so that was the uncle. Jogu, that is you. You are up at Father Jeffrey's person.
Yes, I am. I'm in his vicinity.
You're feeling good.
But coughing and splattering and looking down at myself and the withering in the neck and blah blah blah. I'll be like, I haven't even got used to this yet. And I'm gonna touch myself and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
But like, Mother of Stones, help me!
You have a disadvantage to all wisdom throws, okay? As well for the next 7
All
days.
wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So you cast healing spell on yourself.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Have you got a bonus action? Well, that is a bonus action.
Nah, that's an action.
That's an action. Perfect.
So just know as well, as you're placing your hand on yourself to cast, that just moments before you do this, you can kind of hear from like a distance, sort of like a, I can't believe it, ruined my dancing bear. Just very sort of softly at this point.
That's amazing.
I fucking love it. I love this fucking. He's a very good dancing
What's
bear,
that,
isn't he? He's a
19?
very good dancing bear.
Oh, I'm the same age in hit points. Yay.
All right, Norak, Stormcrow.
All right. I'm going to still have a crack at Father Jeffrey.
I'm gonna crack a Father Jeffrey. 20 hits.
8
I
points of
did
damage.
have a bonus action. Goddamn. Oh no, I didn't.
What was that damage? Sorry, no,
8 points of damage.
That's 61 as you hit the weapon. Do me a favor. If you are supposed to be level 5, you'll get another attack. So give me another attack, bud.
The 1d10 again.
1d20, please. Remember your weapon does all that special shit as well.
Yeah, I think my thing is completely bugged out. I was just going through it with Yoga before,
Okay.
and it just seems a bit all over the place.
All right, cool.
Thing, but 12 points of damage on the
12
second shot.
points of damage.
20 total.
Yep. Perfect. Right, so that's Norak. So Captain Picard is there, and he sees Taurus, obviously with the uncle now. Castra's sitting there. He's still gonna try this bloody fucking baleful stuff. He's still gonna try and do this fucking baleful fucking attack.
On me?
Oh yes, on you. So he's gonna he's gonna try and do this burning bloody hands thing, fucking things. Right. So he's gonna do baleful indirect burning, and it's gonna be he's gonna try and do it. So give me a Constitution roll, please, bud.
Yeah, I already did it. That's a 7 total.
Yeah! Fuck yeah. You can see he pushes his hand onto your chest. These seals start to form necrotic green sickly light as
This is a different attack, right?
It's the same type of attack. It's just a slight touch attack that he doesn't have to
Because it was charisma last time. This time it's
Oh, sorry,
Constitution.
charisma. Sorry, go. Charisma.
Okay, in that case, it's still not great. What's it? It's 12.
12. You are 3. Ooh, let me a sec. Because I think you may have just fucking saved again. Oh, yes, you have.
Yes.
You have. You saved again, motherfucker.
Roll the 5, still managed to get through.
Shit. All right, so he's going to attack you for twice. He's going to try and attack you for twice. And that's a natural 2 and a natural 20. So that is 1d8. That's 10 damage straight off the bat. That's 14 damage as he hits you. Okay? Father Jeffrey. Father Jeff. Go on.
I'm just trying to remember. So the stuff that I have that's just normal spells that use a slot to cast, those I can cast as many times as I have slots.
As long as you got slots, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll use Hellish Rebuke.
How many slots you got as a warlock? I thought you only had like 2.
2. Yeah, but one of them doesn't use one. One of
Oh.
my hellish rebukes is a different thing.
That's silly. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Alright. And because I actually leveled up this time, it's
Yeah.
4d10.
Okay. Alright.
So that's 30 damage.
Wow.
30 damage. Awesome.
Yep. What was the damage I take?
I think it was 14 points of damage. Right. So, Father Jeffrey, because of what he is, Father Jeffrey, he is going to use it for that, and he's going to do mass cure wounds on all his guys, and that's going to be 5d8.
Did
Father Jeffrey's
Did Father-
prick.
did Father Jeffrey do concentration checks?
Yes.
Damn it!
Yes, he has. Right. So
That's 5d8s across the 5 people?
that's 5d8 across.
Or is that 5d8s each?
That's 5d8 each.
It would be each, yeah.
Yeah. So I actually,
Castro's just like, well, I'm dead.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it as a. I'm going to knock that off. I'm going to do it as a 6th level. Heal. That's. What's heal?
Yeah, because 6th level makes it so much better for us.
Actually,
Wait, isn't he just trying to heal his people?
yeah.
That's no damage to us.
No. Actually, he's going to cast heal, and he's going to give Captain Picard 70 hit points back. as he goes from seven hit points all the way back up to 70.
I'm the only one who's been fighting him. My max hit points is 38.
As you see,
right, you're fine.
he looks at you, pays no attention to Norak or Seva, just reaches out, points at Captain Picard. Captain Picard's he's cut open and he's hurting. You can see that he's almost on death, so spitting out blood, and then you can just see the wounds start to clear as he's cooked back up to fucking top. Right. Rusta, it's you.
Okay. I'm going to have been both relieved and surprised to see Asmodeus be more angry with Father Jeffries than he is my party. So I'm going to look at him, give him a little wink, and I've still got my concentration. So my bears are still like mimicking my actions around me as they float in a circle. So I'm going to pirouette one more time as my bears mimic that around me. And as I stop, I will be directly face Father Jeffries and flick out another eldritch blast at him.
At Father Jeffries?
Flare.
Okay.
Yeah, Father Jeffries, yeah.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
So, does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit? A 16 does hit.
Yes. Then you will take 10 damage from my eldritch blast.
10 damage from the Eldritch Blast. Now,
And I will curtsy at the end of my attack too.
okay, curtsy at the end of the cast. Awesome. Castrus, that is you. You just saw the guy you've been fighting for the last couple of rounds bounce back up to full.
Sorry, who was that?
That's you.
Me.
You just saw Captain Picard just bounce back up to full.
Yep, so I don't have anything that can heal me. No, that's not helpful. What's it called? The whip harness thing that I've got.
Yep.
If I use that to try and like grapple onto something and pull myself away,
Yep.
do I give an attack of opportunity?
You would get attack of opportunity, yes.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna use an eldritch blast and go out fighting.
Okay. Give me attack roll.
That's an 18 plus 7, so
Oh,
25.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, easy.
And it's 9 damage.
9 damage. So off his 77, he goes down to that much. Well done, guys. You almost got him. You've almost got him. Right. And I think that is where we're going to leave it tonight. It is 11 o'clock. Thank you, everybody, for listening to Astralis, the beginners, the D&D beginner story, where we just learning and we just having fun and all this sort of stuff. If you like what we do, guys, give us a follow, give us a like, give us all the bullshit that you give us. If you want to listen to all the reruns, all the stuff before it, we are chucking everything on YouTube. And we are going, if you go on Spotify, we are on Spotify under Astralis. You beautiful people, we have gone for 2.5 hours. And I love you all. And good night, you beautiful, beautiful people.